Greetings and welcome to I'm Powered by Love TV. And this is your Soulmate Soul Scopes. I'm Demi. And welcome to the home of soul transformation, where we are healing where you are so that you can manifest what you deeply desire. So, this to all the beautiful humans coming in, Soul Scopes is an Akashic Record channeled message. So, this is a guided message by your loved ones, ancestors, all those beings. This is a super important reading. So, we're going to be doing two parts. We're going to be doing the energies from December the 14th to the 31st. And then we're going to be wrapping this up with a personal energy reading going into 2021, what your energy is going to be and your soul lesson, and then the 2021 prediction. So you want to watch this all the way through for sure. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. For all you Aquarius decan ones, your birthdays are from December 21st through the 29th. And so we're going to go ahead and get you guys started for your soulmate reading. All right, Aquarius decan ones, what does love got to do with it? You have been asking all year long, actually for the better part of this year, 2021 or 2020, because we're going to do 2021 in just a second. You have, through your recap we've already done, if you didn't see our recap of your 2020 in your decans with us, you'll definitely want to take a look at it, because you've already been asking and trying to take a look at love for this last half of the year. It took a special turn for you in September. Love hit a rough patch. So we're definitely going to take a look at here how you can step more deeply into love. That is what I'm hearing. You want to know. Okay. You are going to have to control your emotions and your thoughts right now. You are having some internal conflicts that are doubting you. Here is the helpless and hopeless card. You're not really sure. Can you trust it? Is he the one? Is she the one? So you've probably been one of those that have been watching a lot of different readings. You bounce from reading to reading to reading, trying to figure out what is happening with the relationship and what decisions to make. And what is here for you is to control those old fears and those old emotions from jumping up by letting go of the heart-based story that love is always letting you down, that you can't trust someone to be there for you. First, we have to heal and remove the old beliefs and old blockages. Then you guys are going to be able to come together. This is what's happening. This is the energy. This is what the new moon solar eclipse is bringing to you, which is why we didn't do our 2021 predictions so soon, as we wanted to hold the predictions that we have under the moon, under the 13th moon's energies through this eclipse season, and with the Jupiter Saturn conjunction. And so right now, this is what you can do with the new moon solar eclipse here on the 14th, is set that intention of letting go of your fears, controlling the irrational fears that are coming up, and the emotions that have been exposed. You're like a raw nerve, so we want you to be able to move through those fears. Let's take a look at the energies and the ascended masters that are helping you right now through the end of the month. Really bring love a little bit closer together by letting go of some old fears. This is really deeply rooted, they're saying, specifically in a trauma. So maybe you grew up without your father, maybe you grew up without your mother. This person was not in your life, or parental aspect, and maybe they left when you were early childhood, early enough to remember their parting and you feel abandoned, because I'm hearing this is a deeper abandonment issue. So your love looks like a constant, you're chasing after love, you're constantly pursuing love. And so it's time to clear that old story. Here we are, Lady Venus coming into your purview. She's going to make a big appearance, she's saying, in your 2021. So be on the lookout for Venus to help you deal with the self-love aspects of reviving your relationships. This is going to be a very important card, so we're going to hold on to her energies. She's saying that she's bringing you that it's okay to love yourself, and to really begin embracing the beauty and the truth of who you are, and make the connection with the place of the story that you are not worthy of being loved, which has led you to chase after all the wrong love. And so now put into affect what is the most important parts of love, and what parts of the story are destroying and been holding you back from that. Is it that I can't trust anyone to be there? Or is it that I don't believe that anyone really can love me? So whichever those ones are, then you want to say, does this really serve me? And how can I let that go? Can I say it's okay that my dad or my mother wasn't there, or that I was raised by my grandmother, that, that these things happen, but it made me stronger. It made me more defiantly independent, pursuing my own dreams. And that it's okay that their love didn't work out, but that's not my story. It's just that simple. And so this is exactly what's happening. You are going to have to overcome this space in you right now in order to open up the heart center space and to bring love together. Bring love together now. Okay. And so we're going to go right into the 2021, what your energy is going to be. So hold on, stay tuned, and we're going to continue this reading. All right, so here we are going into 2021. So we already kind of know where you're at right now. You're struggling with some thoughts, some emotions. They're getting to be overwhelming. What you're moving into is the deepening of the heart space. So what are your energies going into 2021, and what is the soul lesson? Let's take a look. This is going to set up your energy. Where you are right now is already setting that up. What you choose to do between the solar eclipse and the conjunction between Jupiter and the alignment with Saturn on December 21st is going to really have a deep impact on that. So that is why you have found SOULSCOPEs. That's why you were led here. We're going to help you manifest the life you deserve. That is what we do at IampoweredByLove.com. I am the certified spiritual life coach there, Reiki master, and the Akashic Record master. So, your soul's lesson and energy, we're going to have to step out of denial. We're going to have to become aware of that story. And you may not believe that that's the story that's you may want to say, well, it's all of the men or all of the women that weren't able to see me for who I am, or embrace me or love me for who I am. It's time to destroy that part of the excuse, reason, and justification. It's time to embrace this was your story of what taught you what love should be like. And you're trying to dismantle that story, which is why you're struggling emotionally. It's because you don't want to bring this into your awareness. It can be painful reliving those things. And trust me, I know as a coach, this is something that I deal with every day with clients. So I can tell you right now that this is something that we have to bring into our awareness. This year is about the harmonic flow in consciousness. And the year we're going to be moving into the abundance of prosperity. So we don't want to be locked into this. Just get the story. Accept, okay, this is what happened. This was a part of something that my parents put together, but I don't have to live in that energy anymore. So what is your strength? What is your skill, talent, and ability that's going to help you bust through that denial, so that you can live more love-centered for yourself, for your future, because you've already proven to yourself that you can get your success and abundant goals, your career, your drive, your tenacity, all of that is there. And you saw how you put it together and it started coming together. Those awarenesses that you were having throughout the year, seeing yourself in a different place and envisioning, holding the dream, but believing that you were worthy. It works the same way with love, honey. It works the same way. That is how you create an intention, is that you heal the old version first. You tear down the old beliefs. You believe something new. You let the old feelings go about it, and you believe something that you were worthy. It's love-centered. Absolutely. So we know that those are your strengths because that's what you brought to the table in 2020. So let's look. This is the Traveler card. Your strength is moving into a new direction. They just called you out on it. They're saying continue in that path, believing in the same steps in the process that you did to get the success monetarily in your career and finances. That is your superpower. That is your soul's gifts, skills, and talent. So what are we healing this year? This is going to be your healing path, by the way. Okay. This is going to be the best path for you to heal. Yes. Whatever pops out. Ho'oponopono. Gratitude. This is a Hawaiian phrase. Many of you may not have heard of it, but it is how to bring gratitude, the vibration of gratitude, into being thankful for those places in your life. Being even thankful for that, the part of your journey where this was created, and saying, I thank you for teaching me a better way to love myself and a better way to bring love into my life. So take a look at that. This is Ho'oponopono. Very long word. There is a prayer that goes with it. There was a doctor that created this phrase. It is Hawaiian, so you can look it up that way. But this is about holding gratitude. And I talk about how powerful gratitude is. Because when you're feeling helpless and hopeless, if you just turn around and look at all that you built, and not on the one part that is failing you right now. So the key to gratitude is to look at what you've already built, what you've already manifested, and remember that I did this, the universe worked with me, and I'm so grateful that all these things came into my life. And then think about, the way you were able to turn things around during COVID. All the wonderful blessings, and hold that energy. Hold someone, in your life. Maybe it's your child, maybe it's your children. Maybe it is your career and the new place that you're at. Hold that in gratitude and watch the hopelessness move. Watch the shift of feeling like I don't know what decisions to make. Watch the focus come in. Watch the creativity move around you about the new way and the new direction. You're going to have to hold on to gratitude all year long. This is, and I love this. I'll show it to you. It's the number 33. It's the Master's card. So this is a Master Builder. You are going into a deeper place of, they're saying that charity, giving of kindnesses, random acts of kindness, charity, giving, and random acts of kindness, being there for others will remind you of how good you have it. This is going to be the way in which you can also hold gratitude, by doing things for others who aren't able to. So when you are inspired to give, being mindful, and we're not talking about monetary, we're talking about love, hugs, affection, attention, being there and being present for others who need your strength, because you definitely have it. You know how to turn the tide. You can take the northbound access roadways and go south and still get to the same destination. You know how to make moves. And they're saying that this is going to be your key strength, but also giving and sharing and bring that brightness in others, and reminding them how good they have it will remind you of how good you have it. So now we're going to go into the 2021 predictions right now. All right, so let's have it. What's popping off in 2021? For all my Aquarius decant ones, let's get it started. So, we've already seen the energy of your year. And you want to still know, where is the love? We already know also that you are going to have to take stock of your own fears. Now, for some of you, I'm already hearing that the relationship you are in was already based from fear. So you may have to redirect that energy. For some of you, you are already in the right partnerships, but your cool demeanor and irreverent disregard of the love that you wanted and your fears have kind of put some distance there. For those who are single and dating, what I'm hearing for you guys is that you are going to have to address these issues to be able to attract the mate that you desire. Let's see here. That Ho'oponopono was coming to you, honey. So we already know that's where you're going. I love transformation. I'm all about it, honey. So elevating, transformating, that's my whole thing. So let's talk about it. This is the cycle. So you pulled a master's number. You are in the fifth. You are in a cycle number 5 here, which is endings. This is an ending cycle number where you are actually ending and beginning all at one time. So you are already in the cocoon and you are emerging now. So it's not like the end or closing of a chapter. You are actually in the middle of the story, you know, where we're all sitting on the edge of our seats. So that's where you are. You're not at the end of the story. You're right in the middle. You're reaching the climax right now of the story. Okay. You got a lot going on in it too, honey. Let's get it crunk. So, you are in a couple of cycles. Let's add these up. 9, 10, 11, number 2. So, let's start off with these two. This is going to be symptomatic of your entire this is all about love right here. We already know this is where you are. There's going to be more of this ahead of the back and forth. Okay. Until you really make up your mind of what the story is and really coming to terms with you're ready to let it go, you're going to still be gripped in the mind. So we're going to have to deal with the tying of the heart and the mind together and letting go of the old story. So you're going to have to let go. And you're also going to have to let go of the facade, the role you play. The person that is hiding behind there is a very loving and kind person, which is why you're going to have to step into the gratitude factor and really be able to move and see the blessing and the greatness of who you are. But the direction that you are going to have to take now is coming out from behind the mask. That, when they were saying that, some of you have a disregard in the relationship where you are fronting that you don't care as much, putting all your efforts and energies into work and career and, you know, accelerating your education and formalizing, you know, stabilizing homes and real estate. These things that you were doing is a beard, is a mask. It is a front. And because you don't want to deal with the relationship and you're super cavalier, you're wondering why your partner is also turned cool on you. And so you are breaking through the cycle of status quo. You are also breaking through the decrease. These two go together, okay? And the reason why they're going together is because you are diminishing in the status quo. You want more, and the more is love, and the love the way you're going to get it is by transforming. And they're also saying a creative endeavor. There is a gift and a talent that you have and a way to express yourself. So this could be In the picture, it shows art and music. But what I also love is that there's a vacation beach back there. So remember when they said traveler? Maybe getting into a romantic destination and maybe creating one because of COVID, we may not be able to travel in the way that we once used to. So maybe how do we create that theme at home? How do we do a staycation? How do we open up a place where we can both shut down the arms? Because sometimes our home, not only is it a place of sanctuary and peace, but it also becomes a trap fortress and a prison, right? A lot of you've experienced that during COVID, I'm sure. So, no, I know for facts that's what happened. So, anyway, being able to step outside of our home to do something different and, you know, put the kids, you know, with friends and family that we're trusted to keep them safe and healthy, but also get out of the routine. Oh, I got to clean. I got to do the laundry. I got to, you know, how we avoid ourselves with busyness even when we're home. Oh, I got to clean up that attic. I got to get down in that basement, honey. Let's, you know, remodel. Taking time to reconnect is what this is. Okay? You were going to really need that in the relationship. For those of you who are already struggling to communicate, you were going to need a safe space. They call it a panic room. I'm clouding you right now. I know. But literally, you're going to need to create a space for both you and your partner to come. Now, I am going to recommend relationship coaching. We do that right here at I Am Powered by Love. You may need to create a space, something creative and different than what you've already tried in the past. We know the way that you're going about it isn't working because you're not getting the result that you want. So now you're going to have to go in that new direction, and that is your strong suit. Is love coming together for me in 2021? Let's take a look with our angel messages cards. I'm going to tell you that it already is. I'm hearing it before they're pulling the card. It's coming together. You are going to spend a little time doing this transformation. If you come at it together, if you come for yourself, the Self-Love Club is the coaching. We do that in couples. We do it privately, online. We're going to have to get you back to the place where you can let go of this story because it's pretty deep. Yeah, it's really deep. And that's the intention energy that's going to shift you into that transformation. They say that they see a peaceful resolution. And this is definitely for those who are already in the crux of the crisis and the conflict, that you're going back and forth and your partner has gotten cool on you. They've kind of also distanced themselves from you too. So by healing you, you heal the relationship, which is why we call the workshop Revive Your Relationship with Self-Love. Because when you heal you, you revive the relationship, excuse me. So there you are. And this is how you get there in 2021. So I'm Demi, and I want to thank you. So if you've watched this all the way through, I want you to drop your emoji for Aquarius into the comments. But also, if you like that we, are saying that you're going to be able to not only put the ring on it in the comments, drop that engagement ring emoji out there. We already know love and success, so you can drop the money bags and let us know that you watch it, and let everyone else know that you watch it all the way through too. Please be kind and leave your comments about, how this resonated with, where it struck you at, and how it connected to you, and how you're connecting to us. We want to engage with you in a deeper, more intrinsic way to grow your life, to grow you forward, so that you can manifest all your dreams, your desires, and what you deserve right here at I Am Powered by Love TV. Don't forget, subscribe and notify. And I'll see you back here soon. Namaste.